what would happen if the person holding it all together suddenly wasn't there. Your business, your family, your vision for the future, would it survive? This is the story of Alex, a 34-year-old baker with a dream and a plan. Alex was just 34 when he opened a small but a wildly popular artisan bakery in his hometown. Energetic, forward-thinking, and passionate about his craft, Alex quickly turned a corner shop into a thriving business with 6 employees, a loyal customer base, and plans to expand into wholesale. Though young and healthy, Alex was also wise. Despite his youth and health, Alex was also practical. With the guidance of his advisor, he took out a term life insurance policy owned by his business, by his corporation. This was part of a broader succession and contingency plan designed not only to protect the business, but also to support his young family, his wife Jenna and their 2 toddlers, should the unthinkable happen. Because planning isn't about expecting the worst, it's about protecting what matters the most. And then one Sunday morning, on the way to a local market, the unthinkable happened. Alex's car was struck by a transport truck. He didn't survive. It wasn't just a tragedy. It was a moment that could have ended everything he built. It was a devastating blow, not just emotionally, but financially, for both his family and the business. Without him, operations risked halting, and Jenna, who had no involvement in the business, faced uncertainty. But Alex's foresight became Jenna's lifeline. His corporation received the $2 million life insurance payout, and because the policy was owned by the business, those funds flowed into a special account called the Capital Dividend Account, or CDA. CDA is a notional account that allows tax-free payouts to shareholders. In this specific case, the full $2 million was credited to the CDA. This meant Jenna, now the shareholder, could receive the entire amount as a tax-free capital dividend. No income tax, no probate, no delay. How the CDA, the Capital Dividend Account, helped despite taxes. The corporation received the term life insurance payout, and because the policy was corporately owned, the proceeds were directed into the company's Capital Dividend Account, a notional account that allows for tax-free distributions to its shareholders. Jenna, as the beneficiary of Alex's shares, received a tax-free capital dividend through the CDA. This gave her and the children immediate financial security without the erosion of capital, which would have been there through taxation. So despite losing the household's primary income earner, Jenna didn't have to worry about selling the house, draining savings, or panicking about bills. The Capital Dividend Account allowed the company to flow out the insurance proceeds to the family without triggering any personal taxes. It became the bridge between corporate capital and personal financial security, a powerful tool that often goes unused due to lack of awareness. Without it, Jenna would have faced both the loss of her husband and a significant tax bill just to access the funds she needed to raise their children. Jenna didn't have to sell the family home, as I mentioned earlier. She didn't have to find emergency cash. She had time to grieve, to heal, to be a mom without financial panic. That's exactly what life insurance really does. It buys time, dignity, and stability when everything else falls apart. And Alex's dream didn't die with him. His advisor had also helped set up a business continuity plan. Sarah, his trusted manager, was offered leadership funded by the insurance payout of those $2 million. Equipment was upgraded, staff kept their jobs, cash flow was protected during the transition. 2 years later, a bakery opened its second location. So what is the bigger picture? What happened with Alex's story isn't just about life insurance. It's about foresight. It's about the value of advice. And it's about protecting the living, not just covering the dead. You don't have to own a business to experience the peace of mind life insurance brings. Whether you're a parent, a partner, or simply someone others depend on, life insurance can and has always be that difference between chaos and continuity. And that's where someone like myself can come in. My role is to help you understand how these different types of policies work, not just the premiums, but the purpose. I help you see beyond the paperwork to the protection, the planning, and the possibility they create. Because insurance isn't about fear, it's about love, it's about responsibility and the legacy you leave behind. Thank you.